So guys, welcome to another episode of Car Mechanic Simulator 21 on the Xbox console. What we're going to do today is we're going to look at different get two of the same vehicle, and we're going to refurbish them both, and then we're going to look at the differences between the two, one with tuned parts, one without. So while it's just loading in, and I'm going to do this on sandbox mode this time, and for those that don't know, sandbox mode is basically you have everything unlocked, you have everything done, and as you can see in sandbox mode it's got 90 million credits, so it's unlimited credits basically, whereas my main one I've only got 289,000 credits. So there's a big difference, but like I said, everything's unlocked. Don't worry about that one, I made a slight mistake on it. So let's get into it and get the sandbox mode going. What I'm thinking is to do what I call the fake Lamborghini Countach. For those who haven't played this game before, you will see what I mean. If people have seen the trailers, you would see the fake Lambos in the trailers. So yeah, do apologise for the slow loading, but we'll get there. What we do, as I said, one with tuned parts, one without tuned parts, and they are going to be immaculate, guys. They're going to be like they're fresh out the showroom, and then we're going to see how much is difference in the horsepower and things like that by sticking them on the dyno. Now the first challenge is to find two of the same cars. That's the first challenge. So as you can see here, everything is already unlocked, and I think we'll get rid of that. I think actually, what's that car that I'm doing there? Oh, it's a Subaru Impreza look-alike. So I'll leave that one there. Actually, what I might do, I will move that one to, let's move that to the parking for now, so it's out of the way, and anything that's in my inventory I'm just going to sell. So here we go, sell everything that's there. Sell that, sell that, sell that, sell that, sell that, sell that, sell that. Lovely. Right, let's see if we can get these two Lambos, shall we? So we go to the car auctions. Now, for those that have played the 2018 and this one, there is a slight difference in the car auctions. In the 2018 car mechanic simulator, you only have one auction area. In this one, you get two. One is based on junkyard auction, and the other one is based on, well, as you can see, this one is based on the actual car auction centres, where you turn up and they're in a big warehouse and things like that. But by the looks of things, I don't have two Lambos. So let's see if I can find two of the same cars. Well, I haven't seen two. Oh, I think I might have seen. No. I might have to do something else. Let's have a look what I could do 2 of. Let's have a look for the FMW Panther Mark II. Fake BMW. Oh look, I've got 2 of them. So we're going to get 2 of these. So this is like a BMW. They call it FMW, I assume for copyright reasons. But yeah, let's see what we can do here. When it finally comes back up. Ow. So here we go. So this is the car salon auction room. You can't bid on these cars, even though that looks like a nice carbon bonnet. I haven't seen that in this game yet, but maybe it's something that'll be coming later. Who knows? So what we do, we're just going to start the auction, and I'm going to start off. And to win these, you literally just have to keep pushing a button. So if you're on Xbox, it'd be button A. If it's on PlayStation, it'd be button X. I'm not sure what it is on on the PC. Sorry. So yeah, just keep trying. It'll tell you what buttons to press. So yeah, and I've won that one. So I'm going to send that to my garage. So come back out of that, go to the salvage one, which is the junkyard one, and we're going to bid on this one now. Right, let's get this started. So, and off we go. Like I said, in sandbox mode, you've got unlimited resources. And again, I've won it. Right, so instead of doing the Lambos, we're going to do 2 BMWs. Let's go back to the garage, find out what we got to do. Now remember, they will have the same engine types in them, same bodywork, same everything. The only differences will be that they will have different parts in the engines. And then we're going to put them on the dyno to find out what the difference is in the engine horsepower. Just wait for it to load up again, guys. And here we go. Now you notice they're not here, even though I said send them to the garage, they're not actually here, they're actually outside. So I've got to move the cars inside, so put one on that one. And go outside and get the other one. Oh, there's a Ford Focus RS by the looks of things there. Didn't even realise I had that one. Now the good thing about this, send that to there. So that, I can see both identical cars. One's really dirty, one's not too dirty. So first thing I'm going to do is literally strip off every single bit of bodywork. So that's everything, and I mean everything. As you can see, this one's got no steering wheel either. So I don't know how it got driven here. Might have come in on a tow truck or something, I don't know. Every single bit is off on that cart. Do the interiors. So interior, remove. Don't know what happened there, apologies. Get rid of the bench. And then we just walk away and the main outer comes. Right, we're going to do the same with this one. Remove every single little piece. Yes, I know they look nice and clean and new and all that, but you'll see what I'm doing in a second. Thing we obviously want to check is that it's got exactly the same engine types in, because you can swap out engines in some vehicles. So that's something I want to check to make sure they've got the same engines going in, coming out as they got going in. So on this particular one, it looks like we've got a V8. So let's have a look. Yeah, it's a V8 DOHC8 AXK. Let's have a look at this one. Looks the same, but it's not. This one is a supercharged one, so we would need to change the engine. Now, my question is, do I put supercharged in both, or DOHA? Oh, I missed a piece there. DOHC AXK in both. Let's have a quick check what each one does. So this particular engine throws out 309 horsepower factory settings, which means when it comes straight out the factory. So that's 309 horsepower. Let's see what the supercharger one does. Supercharger one throws out 584. So I think we're going to go for the supercharged one for both of these. So let's have a look, see if, because in the 2018 you could actually change the engine out there and then. This one doesn't look like you can, so it'd be a case of building a whole new engine. Get all the interiors out. Walk away. Now this is where the fun starts. So move that across. Move that across. Get all the welding bits done. Move that to number 2, because I'll be needing that over there. While that's doing that. Well, that's annoying. I thought I'd be able to do this as well, but I can't. Get that one welded. I can't select it, which is annoying, even though it's on 2 different things. I can't select it. Move it to there. Move that one. Return it. Clean the inside. Bit of detailing on the inside. That looks a bit cleaner now. I know the exterior looks a bit nasty here in these areas. This is due to the fact it needs to go into the car wash once I've done it. So what I'll do is get brand new body parts for this vehicle. I'm going to see if I can get particular ones, like in the body tuning. Oh, I can. So we're going to have, I think we're going to go for C. So I need 2 of them, and I like the B headlights and the B tail lights, so I'm going to go for them. Oh, no. Go for the C on that as well. 2 of them, right. Yeah, now you may have noticed that there's no glass that I've managed to get for this, or doors. So I've got to get the doors and glass, and mirrors, and the fenders. And the trunk by the looks of things. Right, now in theory, I believe I've got everything now, so one of them, one of them, one of them. Right, that's that car's bits redone, so I've just got to do it on this one now. I haven't started taking the engine or anything like that out yet because I'm going to be doing that in just a second. I'm going to get all the body panels on first. I haven't forgotten about the interior. Do apologise, every time I get new music started it kind of freezes my game off and I don't know why. Right, so that's every single body panel on. So if I go to my inventory and get rid of all the body panels, all the license plates, that sort of thing. Let's have a look. There we go. So I can literally just go da 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 da. Get some. Now, if I was playing this in my main profile, I would be getting money for this. But obviously, as I'm in sandbox mode, I don't get any money for it. Right. Now that's done, I can start stripping off bits in the car. Let's get these lifted. I find the detail in this is not too bad. I mean, I'm not a mechanic by trade, but this has actually helped me when it comes to replacing bits on my wife's car. She hasn't had many issues with her car. She's literally just had one issue, and it's helped me to locate where some things are and stuff like that. So it does help if you want to replace certain things like the disc brakes or something like that. Yeah, a lot of people know where the disc brakes are, but some people don't know what sort of order to take them off in. So yeah, it does help you if you want to learn about something. So here we go. Another new thing in this game compared to the 2018. You get rusty bolts, so you've got to put some DW04, which is not a rip-off of another company, obviously, quite clearly. Let's get all that off. Right, that engine is now able to be released when I get to releasing it, so I can yank it out of the system, out of the car. If you do not take that gearbox off, you cannot get that car out. There are certain things that have to be done before you can take certain pieces off. For example, I've got to take this off before I can get another piece off. You will notice that it's highlighted. For example, I can't get that, sorry, do it here. I can't get that off without taking that off. So it'll glow red when it tells you that you need to take something else off first. Green, you're good to go. Red, you can't go. Right, I'm not going to actually get anything from the top yet. For me, it's just easier to take everything off the bottom first and then work the way to the top and then go to the top, because now I can get the engine out. I haven't got to worry about taking it off bit by bit. When you first start playing, you will have to take it off bit by bit, but there'll be things like draining the oil and stuff like that, which I'll show you guys in a second what it does. Once I finish stripping off all this lot. Now see that there's something there stopping me. I completely forgot about the wheel hub bearing. And guys, yes, I'm looking at getting a camera sorted, so you can see my ugly mug basically. I'm joking. I don't think I'm ugly, but I don't think I'm, you know, the best person in the world or best looking person in the world. But yeah, I will get a camera as soon as I can, and then I'll start filming me on camera. Like, for those who know the channel, like Quibble or Your Narrator or Josh Dub, you know, they're the ones that, well, sorry, Quibble, Josh Dub and Your Narrator don't really go on camera. I do apologise, I retract that part. But yeah, you know, I'm hoping to get as good as those guys. I mean, I know my videos may not be brilliant or as good as theirs, but I'm just started out and I'm just learning, so I'm just getting opinions and things like that about what you guys think. So is there any particular games you want me to see play, even if it's for the first time playing them? Give me a shout and I'll see what I can do. I've got no issues with that at all. You know, I'm willing to try anything, but I'm not an overly fan of sports games, so, but I will give it a good go. I will give it a good try and see what I feel afterwards and give my opinions. We've nearly got all of this back bit, all this bottom bit taken off. Let's have another quick look around. Yeah, all that lot's now at the top. So now I can just bring this car down. And get into it. So let's go. We're in it. Right. Before anything else could be taken off, it's a good idea to drain all the fluids, because otherwise in the game, in the main game, when you're doing the main one, you will get penalty fines for it. I think it ranges between 50 and 100, maybe more. Generally speaking, there is 4 liquids that need to be removed. Right, so now they're all removed. Oh, let's go back to normal mode. I can literally just go along, take everything out. Where's that? Where's that? There's a lot of things here that I just like click and remove, but there's some things that are like, for example, here, before you can remove the tops, you got all these little, you got 4 of these clips holding this down. So remove all them. Oh, the liquid removing, that's a new feature in 2021. 2018 it didn't have it. This is a new feature as well. Fuse boxes. So if you're new to these kind of games, I would say get 2018 first, or if you've got PC, get 2014 and then work your way up. You will see the differences, but consoles is from 2018, but they just call it Car Mechanic Simulator. They don't call it Car Mechanic Simulator 2018. Whereas on PC they called it 2018. The other big differences are PC ones you can mod, you can add extra cars into the 2018. Console one, you can't. I haven't seen anything for the 2021 version, but doesn't mean to say there isn't any. I thought I'd put a trunk on there. So here's the oil drain. You can only do it when the car is lifted up. It won't let you do it beforehand. So we do this and we go to number 2, because that's where this car is. It's number 2. And then we do that and you see all that lovely disgusting oil coming out. So I can move that back now. Drop the car down. Then remove the engine. And as you can see now, there is literally nothing left in that car at all. Nothing in there. The only bit that this car's got on is just the bodywork. So same with this one. Lift it up, do everything underneath. Oh, while I'm doing things underneath, I may as well drain the oil out, get that done and out of the way, so I ain't got to worry about doing it after. So let's get that done. Oh, that's a lovely golden colour. So put that back and let's get to it. Let's get this stripped out. And you notice the difference about what's happened with the previous car and this car. Everything is a lot more cleaner, a lot better looking. And in theory I shouldn't have any rusty bolts on here, so I shouldn't have to get the DW04 out. Oh wait, I do apologise there, I don't know what happened there, it just all of a sudden decided to go flying forward. The other difference I've also noticed between PC and console version, on the PC versions you have to literally highlight each bolt before you can remove it. On the console versions, I assume this is PS4 as well, because I haven't played it on PS4, so I can't really say whether it is or not. You just press and hold a button. On the PC versions you have to highlight every single bolt, so it does take that a little longer. Just nearly got this whole front bit done. Oh, the glory of the good thing about changing the engine from, in this car, to a supercharged engine, I can actually use most of the parts, so that won't be an issue, which is a good thing. However, they will need repairing, replacing, whatever's required, basically. And the only bits I will get rid of are bits that aren't supercharged. But repair everything, 'cause you never know, something could come in handy for going into the supercharged engine. For example, the oil pan is a good example. There are some things that will require completely redoing, but we'll get to that when the time comes. Well, the other option I've got, as I said, because this is sandbox mode, I've got unlimited credits. I might just purchase 2 of everything, except when it comes to the tuning parts and the non-tuning parts. Nearly got this done, guys. I'll show you the shopping list function in a little while. And the shopping list function in this one is so much easier than the previous versions, because instead of, in the previous versions, it would do every single piece as an individual rather than clumping together. In this version it's all clumped together, so say for example you want two of these rear shock absorbers, and they're in two different places. Instead of it being coming up once and then you go and get a few other bits and then it comes up again, it is literally all clumped together, so it tallies how many you actually need, which is good. Makes it a lot easier and makes things go a lot faster when it comes to shopping. Oh, let's get rid of that one. That one. Oh, what am I missing here? Oh, wheel hub bearing again. Right. So that's all the underneath done. Let's bring this car down. I'll bring that car lifter out in a minute, the engine lifter out in a minute. As I said before, drain the liquids. Depending how much liquid you got in each of these containers, depends how high that goes up. If they're all full, then they'll come out as full. If they're half full, it'll only go to halfway and stuff like that. If there's nothing in it, then nothing will come out. So let's start stripping all this back. There's an easier way of me actually getting the parts I need for the supercharged engine. And that is to literally put the supercharged engine on the engine crane, not the engine crane, on the engine stand. And then just adding it to the shopping list. Right, so again, that engine's all completely out. First thing I'm going to do is go to here and add an engine. Now it's the supercharged one I want. So, easiest way, on the Xbox you press the two square buttons or the select button to add it. And what I'm literally going to do is go, so I need, there's 8 of these pistons, so I'll just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So when it comes to the shopping list, I know what parts to get. I've got 1, 2, 3 of them. Did I miss one of the rod caps? No, I didn't. Okay. Get that oil filter on as well. So I can remove the rest of these because I've already added it to the shopping list. Right, so add the engine block, add 2 of them. Let's go around this side for a second. So we need 1 of them, 1 of them. There's some more bits that need to come off as well, and then I'll add them in a second. One of them. I've already had both of them on, so they can come off. zoom back out a bit. Don't recall adding that, so that can go on. Let's get that off. Right, and that one, one of them. What's missing? Why is that stopping? What's stopping that from coming off? Oh, one of them. And now we can get that off. So add that on, 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 add that one, and again I can't remember if I did that already, but add that on. So literally everything on this side can now come off, and I can't remember if I did that on, so I'll just take that one, put that on anyway. No, that one can't go off yet. Get that off, add that on. Add that on. Get all these off because these have all been added. Now, here, you see it says engine cover, head cover A, and that's B. So, just bear that in mind. I want two of them, I know that, but we want two separate ones of those. Now, one of them, so that can come off. What's missing? Nothing else is missing off of that, so I can get that one off now. Right, so we want two of them. For the engine cover head A and B, it doesn't matter about the covers for that part. Because I've already got this on, I've already added this, I don't need to add it again. You've got the 8 spark plugs, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 1, 2, 3, 4. So I ain't got to worry about those things now. Get these spark plugs out. I can't get that timing chain off yet, timing cover off yet. Can't remember if I did one or two of them, so I take that off anyway. Get that off. There we go. So that's that off. Sometimes it is a little finicky with the positioning, but you just have to get it till it shows green. So that's that off. Now I can get this off. Alright, so one of them, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's get this one off first. There is a set order, like I said. So you've got to take it off in a set order. You know you can't make mistakes with it. Alright, so get that off. Get that off because I know I've added them. Now some of the engines do have engine head A, engine head B. So when you do it, just double check you're getting the right engine head. Alright, so we've got 8 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, I did say I was going to repair it, but I've just realised with 2 lots of engines and every single part, it will take a long time. So I'm not going to do that. So instead, I am going to just buy all parts new. Can't remember if I put that on, and I know I haven't put that on, so... Right. Now that's done, I've got every single part on my shopping list now. So if we have a look, it's what I meant earlier about everything tallying up. So every single item that come off of that engine has now been added to here. And I think I've got 2 V8 engine blocks for some reason. Nope, sorry, 2. Right, okay, that's fine. So, for example, if the engine block I've accidentally doubled it up, I know I only need 1 of them. I don't need 2 of them per engine I'm building. But things like the older idler roller Bs, the A's, they are going to need to be doubled up. Superchargers needs doubling up. Coils cover, I need 2, not 3. So there's certain things that I need 2 of, and not. So what we do, go to tablet, and we literally select that, go to the engine part, bring up your shopping list. So oil pan, 2 of, done. Rod cap, now I need 16 of these. There's one thing that is missing that doesn't allow you to add it to the shopping list, unfortunately. Right, so I've got 2 of them, I've got 16 of them, so I need 4 of these, 6 of these. Oh, sorry about that, guys, I pressed the wrong button. I need 2 of them. Two of them. Now this is where it's going to get interesting. It's the exhaust manifold. I need 2 here, but I also need 2 here. This is one's for tuning, one's not. Remember that, guys. So go back into here. This is the main part. So that's done. Clutch release bearing. I need 2 of them. That can go now. Clutch pressure plate. This is another one that's a tuned part, so I need to get 1 of each first. And then I'll come back out, go to here, bring the shopping list up. That could be gone now because I've got it, and that could be gone now because I've got it. Right. Again, the power steering pump is also another one. Oh, sorry guys, I keep pressing the wrong button. Oops, press the wrong button again. So this time I'm going to have to search for it. You can search for it either typing in manually, or you can plug a keyboard in and type it with a keyboard. Whatever works best for you guys. So now that's done. Right, so now we go fuel filter. This is another one that is a tune-up one as well. Now get rid of that. Right. So serpentine belt A, we need 2 of those. I need 2 of those. Don't need 4. idler roller B. We need 10 of these. Four of them. Crankshaft pulley, 2 of them. Water pump pulley, 2 of them. Belt tensioner, 2 of them. Supercharger V8, 2 of them. That alternator will have to wait because that's in a different section altogether. Water pump, 2 of them. Timing cover. Remember, I'm doubling everything up. I'm not getting rid of that one yet because I've got to go into the not sure if there's one of those in the tuning shop, but I'll have a look in a second. If not, I'll come back to that in a second. Coils cover, need 4 of them. So that one can go. Ignition coil, that is in the electrical, so I've got to come back to that in a second. Same with the spark plug. Camshaft, now that is also in the tuning part. Timing belt, I need 4 of them, so that one can go. Cam gears, engine head, again in the tuning part. Piston with con rods, that again is in the tuning part as well. Crankshaft, that isn't in the tuning part. Now there's one thing that I need to get which is hard to actually put on the shopping list. It's called the piston rings. And we need 16 of these. So go back, do to that, bring the shopping list up. Alternator, get one of them. Still keep it because we've got to go into the electricals components for that in a second. That one can go though. Throttle, that can now go. Right, okay, so I've got to go back and get that. Ignition coils, 8 of those. Do not get rid of that because you've still got to go and get them from the electricals. So that can go. Engine head, 2 of those. Pistons. Crankshaft. Oh, that one should have gone. So all these that are left, search that again in a second, are here. So alternator, I know I need one of them. Ignition coil, 8 of those. So that can now go. Spark plug, 8 of those. So I need to just get one more bit. Alright, so now everything is here. When it comes to putting it together, did I get the normal pistons? I can't remember getting the normal pistons. Yes, I did. So when it comes to putting it all together, guys, just keep in mind which one is what. So your best bet is to literally go on there, build the first one. So do that. This one could be your supercharged one, your tuned one. Okay. You can tell the difference between a tuned and not tuned because it have plus whatever percent it is in the top right of the picture that you come up. That comes up. As you will see here, top right of the piston of the conrod picture, and it'll tell you percentage. Whereas if you look at the on the other list, the other one just doesn't have it at all. Remember guys, this is the tuned one, so I'm putting only tuner parts on this one with the necessary standards if I can't get the tuner part on. Alright, so when it comes to this, just make sure you're getting the correct parts on. Okay, for some reason the flywheel wasn't added. That's easily rectified, so we just go to here, we get rid of that, put that on, get one of them, come back, because there's a tuned version of that as well. There we go, tuned version, tuned version. There's also coloration differences as well with the tuned versions of things. They're generally shiny, whereas the standards are more of a matte colour. Right, so that's that bit on. Let's get this other bit on, right. Tuned version. And with the engine heads, there's a lot of red and chrome colours. So, whereas the standard versions, there aren't any. Let's get that fuel filter on. And as you can see in the picture that's just about to come up, the tuned part is red, the standard is black. Some of this is quite time consuming, guys, I do apologise. Final bit of the tuner engine to put on, final few bits. That is the tuned engine done, so let's get that one off the engine stand. Right, now because I'm building a completely new engine, I have to click on this one. So we've just got to find the V8 DOHC supercharged one. Remember, the supercharged one has a slightly different top to that one. So let's get it on. Oh, didn't want to do that. I want to do that. Now this could be a lot easier to do, because everything is just standard parts, standard bits. I haven't got to worrying about whether it's going to be the correct part or anything like that. Remember guys, it's a bit easier for me this time because I've already got the parts needed. And I don't know if you guys can see the differences already. between the standard and the supercharged versions. I'm going to flip this around the other way in a second because it's starting to annoy me. So I'll see everything I need to do on the other side. Just get a fuel filter on first. So let's do it that way up. That's better. Now I'll go to this side and put in the spark plugs. Part mount. Fuel rail on. I'm just going to work to get these bits done before I get the rest of the stuff on, and then I've got to go around the back of the engine to put the clutch and clutch plate and all that on as well. This bit is quite tedious, this bit to do, but it's one of those things that needs to be done. There's just so many screws. Same with these ignition coils. The last lot were red. They're the tuned parts. These ones are black. Standard. Let's get some fuel rail on. Oh, I've already done the clutch plate. I thought I didn't. So that engine is, I believe, completed. See, that is a lot quicker, like I said, than the previous one. So we can remove that and go back into here. Now I'm going to put the standard engine in this one, and the one that has the blue, that was blue. So add, which one's what is the question. See, with this you can't really tell, but I'm assuming this is the standard and that's the supercharged, supercharged one. Easiest way to tell, that's the supercharged. I can tell that straight away. That's the tuned one. These fuel rails, they're red. So let's take that out again. And in theory, that one should now be black. No, it's red again. Remove. Try that one this time. Black, that's the standard. See here, right here. Last one was red, this is all black. So let's move this over to the other one. Lift the bonnet. Install. Put that in. And there's the supercharged one in. So now we can just turn that back. And whatever's in it. Oh, no, we don't want to get rid of everything in here. Actually, what we can do is get rid of everything here. Except two things. Fuel tank and fuel pump. Salt. By name. Oh, and these bits. Do not get rid of those bits. Because we need those bits, so... All them. That can go, that can go, that can't, that can't, that can, that can, that can, that can, they can't, that can, that can, that can, that can, that can, that can't, that can, that can. You may notice I'm keeping certain parts. Yes, that's to do with the engine, but we haven't got them yet, so we need to keep an eye on them and stuff like that. This, I mean, everyone's got their own way of doing things, but this actually helps me to keep track of what I need to get, what I need to do, and stuff like that. So, right. So right now, the first thing I need to do is bring up this shopping list. Go to that, clear it, go to my inventory, and then tap twice on each thing. Batteries you can actually charge, so you haven't got to worry about buying them. It'll save you a bit of money. So we need 8 of these. Two of those. 2 of them. 2 of them. 2 of them. 2 of them. 6 of them. 4 of them. 2 of them. 2 of them. 2 of them. 2 of them. And I assume there's 4 there. Yep. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh. Apologies, they're 2 different sizes. So what we got here? We got Type A, 2 Type A. So we need 4 of them. Right, so now, in theory, there's no more tuning stuff apart from one thing. And that would be that. So we don't need to come back to the tuning shop anymore, guys. Oh, sorry, no, there is one other thing. I completely forgot. So air filter base. We need 2 of them. So that can go. Air filter cover. 2 of them. Clip A. 8 of them. See, that is in electrical, so we'll come back to that one in a second. The fuel pump. Just need 1 of them because I've already got one now. Fuel tank. 2 of them. Electricals, most of that is electricals, that isn't. Radiator fan, radiator A, 2 of those. I needed 2 of them, not 4. Electricals. Right, so now we need electricals. This is a new bit in the 2021 version of Car Mechanic Simulator. I find it's quite good. So yeah, so we go here. Get an extra one just in case. Right, so now I believe I've got all the bits I need to actually get inside this bit here. So, part mount. Oh, apologies, I forgot to charge the batteries. Let's get that one done first. It'll highlight yellow when it's ready. Like that. So, part mount. Here we go. So, everything's 100% that I'm putting in, so I'm not worried about any of that. Now this is the standard engine, so when I put the air filter in, it's got to be the standard one. You can tell the difference. Black and red, yellow and red. Yellow and red is the standard on the air filter. There's one thing, 2 things that don't come up here, so I need 2 of them and 2 of them. So if we go to the thing again and then just come out of that, because none of these are electrical. Do that. ABS pump. Oh, sorry, apologies. The ABS pump is electrical. No, that's rims, wrong one. So I actually need 2 of those and 2 of those. They're actually to do with the braking systems. To get rid of that, braking servo, so it doesn't actually show up when it comes to the engine parts, unfortunately. Well, where's that fuse box? Did I forget to take the one out of this one? Must have done. Don't recall putting one in. Yeah, I did. The only way I can tell is because there's above each thing on the bottom left, there's a little question mark because it doesn't know what it's like. So add 100%. They're the ones I want. So all the fuses that are going in this now are all going to be 100%. So as you can see, everything here is now fully done. Good thing, now all that's in, we can actually put the liquids in. So that's one liquid in. Let's find the oil. And it's right there. When you put the liquids in, make sure you highlight the lids, not the actual part. So if you highlight the part, you take it off. And in this type of cars, there's always 4. Sometimes the coolant doesn't go in a container like this, it actually goes in the radiators, but that's in like the older cars, like the 69s, 70s, that sort of thing. So it go in the radiator because it'll have a different radiator type. So just bear that in mind. Right, that's all that's done. So before we carry on, I'm going to separate these. Now I'm not going to do the other ones simply because they're rusty, let's face it. Right, so now I've done all that, I can actually get rid of the rest of these engine parts apart from the fuel tanks and the fuel pumps. Which I didn't actually see. That's all the brakes. Oh, because I haven't got to there yet. Duh. I need to keep 4 of those clips. Oops. Add that back onto the shopping list because I've accidentally removed it. Well, I've only got 1 radiator. Put that on. Right. So let's do that. Go like that. Go to the shopping list. That can go. That can come up. Get another one of them because I inadvertently got rid of it. Right. Oh, excuse me, guys. Right. Let's have a look. So now I've got all that. There is an easy way, and I mean an easy way to get this done. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Whenever you change the front shock or any of the shock absorbers, generally speaking, you need to replace the springs and the caps. Why is there 3 of them? There shouldn't be 3 of them. Alright, so we've got 7, 14, 21, 28, 30. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Seven plus 6, 13. I'll get an extra one just in case. So I need 4 of them, 2 of them, 4 of them, 4 of them, 4 of them, 2 of them, 8 of them, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 4 of them. Right, so now we've got all the suspension stuff. Easiest way, go back into your thing. Actually, first thing I'm going to, I'll come back to that later. Right, so we need this, 4 of them. Got rid of 4 of them. Got rid of 4 of them. Got rid of 4 of them. So you just keep going through until you get every piece that you need. Now to get to things quicker, you can keep your finger on it. So if you wanted to add multiple amounts of things, just keep your finger on it and it actually calms up by itself. Instead of keep having to press your finger or whatever. Of course, if you only need like 2 or 3 of everything, then just press it the relevant amount of times. Right, so in theory, I can now put all the suspension parts on under here and things like that. But firstly, I've got to join some parts together. So let's get that done real quick. I think that was my 4th one. No, this is my 4th one. Right, so that's all the front suspension stuff done. So I can actually lift this car up now. While it's going up, I'm going to put things in here because we've got everything that's needed. So it's literally a case of just whacking it in. Jobs are good. Oh, okay. I don't seem to have one of them. So let's go to that. I don't know why I don't have one of them. I thought I got one of them. Oh. Now I swear I got one of them. I may have accidentally deleted it. Does happen. Same with that. So okay, why have I lost some of these parts? I thought I had them. Seems a bit weird why I've suddenly lost some of the fuses and things like that. But we'll get there, guys, we'll get there. Alright, fill the liquids. Go back to it. Another little tip for you guys. Right, so right here you'll see the bottle's fully upright. So you just give it a second. You'll see it drop down. That's an indication as to stop before you overfill. You'll see it on this one as well. Right there. You can fill it a little bit more if you so wish to. It's not necessary, but yeah, it's not a good idea to overfill, because again, in the main game you will get fined for it. Alright, let's get started on the suspension on this one, then we can go to the other one in a second. So we go to part mount. And start putting things on. Again, there's some things that won't show up until you've actually done it. Now you may have noticed I took the wheels apart. I haven't got them yet because I want to look at them properly, give a good idea of what I want to put on there, stuff like that. There's quite a lot of rims to choose from. So, same with the tyres. There's quite a few different types of tyres to choose from. Right, so 1, 2. The gearboxes, you can actually get tunable gearboxes, which is always fun. So as this is going to be the tuned up car, I'm getting a tuned up gearbox for this one. But the standard, I'll just get a standard gearbox. Now they will be in 2 different places, so you have to watch out where you're going for them. But the gearbox is always fun to play around with the gears and things like that. I've done one on another vehicle where I actually set the last gear to go into nearly 400 kilometers an hour. I don't know what the conversion for that is, but you can imagine it's quite fast. So yeah, let's just get all these on. Right, I haven't got any brake discs yet, so they're staying as is. So at the moment, that's what I've done for that at the moment. So let's get to the back. Get everything put on here. These types are the longest ones to put in. Simply because there's a few more bits, extra bits than the other types. You do get different types of rear suspension stuff. Generally speaking, all the rear suspension is all standard stuff. You can't change anything to do with that. I'm hoping they're going to bring out adjustable ones, adjustable suspensions and things like that, but we'll have to wait and see. This is something that a lot of people forget, is this bit down here. They spend ages looking for it, so keep that in mind as well. Let's get that in, because this is going to be a difficult bit to get to if you don't. I'm hoping to get this done before my wife gets back. She's due back at about 12:15. That's UK time. So let's get this done. I can't see it not being an issue. But I'm going as quick as I can. Firstly, because I've got to get it on. I want to get this uploaded, and secondly, because at the same time I've got to go to work as well shortly. So. Right, so that's all the suspension stuff done. So the other bits that can be tuned are these exhaust pipe sections. So we need 2 of them. Actually, we need 4 of them, but we just do standard. 2 of them. 2 of them. 2 of them. 2 of them. Now with the front exhaust pipes, they can actually be standard or tuned. Sometimes they don't have a lot of the tuned ones, which can make it a bit annoying. Right, so gearboxes. This was what I was on about, the gearboxes. So get rid of those ones that I've already got. So we need to find a V8. Now, let's get the rest of these tune bits. There we go. That's what I mean about the front exhaust pipes. They're not always there, so just bear that in mind. So now we just go back through here, get one of them, get one. Oh, need 2 of them. This is for, so that can go now, that can go now. This would be the exhaust pipes that go on our standard car. Now I need to get 4 of these because we couldn't get any tuned parts for it. So let's do that. Do that. Get that on. Get that gearbox on. That's where the starter motor goes. I've got them earlier, so I ain't worried about that. Do need to get 2 of those though. This is where you can tell the difference in the colour. See, there's like a matte colour there, and that's like a chrome. That's a way to see about the different, whether they're tuned or whether they're standards or what. Right, let's just get these 2 drive shafts. Well, that can go. Again, only standard, there's no tuning of them. Right, I think, other than the brakes, everything is done. So, the brake discs, really easy. And it looks like I've got some bits missing from this side. Yes, I do. Right, the brakes, as I was saying, are really easy to do. You don't even need to look at what you need to do. Let's get rid of that information now. You literally need, I'm going to need 8 of these, but you need 4 on each car. 8 of them, because these go inside the calipers. 4 of them. 4 of them. And 8 of them. So now we've got all them, I can now start putting the brake discs on. You may have noticed there's a slightly different ones where it's got like the brake drum and things like that. They are more for the older cars. Right, so now as you can see, look, the wheels, the silhouette of the wheels come up. However, I'm not doing that just yet. As I say, I want to have a look through, see what there is, check out what styles I want, the sizes, the profile of the tyres, i.e. how much rubber is on going around the rim. Right, so other than the wheels and that and the interior, that's all done, so I can actually bring it down now. Let's get started on this one. Now I've got all the parts I need, I can literally just knock this one out in like a few minutes. So just give us time to get this done, guys. So basically when I've finished, guys, as you can see, everything's going to be brand spanking new on these vehicles. There's going to be nothing that's not new. There's going to be, everything's going to be absolutely new and should be running like a kitten. Sorry guys, I've just realised I've had more kiddies TV programmes in the background from when my daughter for the last hour and a, well, nearly hour or two. Well, after my daughter had left. Do apologise for that. So you might have got a bit of entertainment in the background there. Nearly there, guys. Ooh. Okay, I'm going to have to cancel that one because I need to get some more small rubber bushings. So, because I can't get them on the shopping list, I am going to have to search for it. So, if we get another 6, that should be sufficient. Same with the rubber bushings, okay. I just thought got enough there, guys. I do apologise. Not anymore, I've just done that too often, I've just noticed that. And sometimes it does happen, you get into a groove and things like that, you don't realise and notice things like that. Right, I think the only bit that was left to put on was the starter motor. So let me just go and check that. No, that's all on. Alright, so yeah, both cars' suspensions rebuilt. Now I've got to check if I've actually missed anything on here, which will tell me about any rubber bushings, anything like that. They're all good. Everything's 100% good. I haven't got to worry about that then. Everything's 100%. This would do it in percentage order, not necessarily alphabetical. So that's all alright. Right. Let's go up here. So that can go, that can go, that can go, that can, all these bits can go now. All of these can go. Yeah, everything in there can go now. All the suspension's done. Oh my word. Right, let's get rid of that and get rid of that. Right, all of these can go because we've already done all the brakes, so I ain't got to worry about them. All of these could go because we've done all the exhausts. All of these could go because we've done all of these. It's just these bad boys now. So I want to get some rim 2s. They actually look alright. I want to try and make them as identical as possible. So rim 2s, and they'll be 19-inch ones. So go to here. Actually, what I can do is I can go to here first and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then we go 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 225 40R. And what? Right, so easiest way to do this again, just go there, get to the thing. That can go 225 40 19. So we need 8 of these. Right, the numbers represent this. So the 19 is the tyre size, 225 is the width, and I cannot remember the profile, so I'm going to have to check again. 40. So 8 of them. 225 19 225 40. That's it. So that's them all ordered. Now the rims, so I'll get rid of them. You don't have to do anything other than get the required amount and put the rim size in. That's it. And then you can just go over here, install, just do the 8 tyres. Sorry guys. Now I've lost count of how many I've done. Oh, last one. Remember guys, I'm trying to make these cars look identical other than what's in the engine. So right, now we've done that, we've got to balance them all. This is slightly different to the 2018 because on the 2018 it does it automatically for you. This time you have to do it yourself. Obviously the quicker you get them done, the quicker it takes and the quicker you can get onto the next tyre. Some have 3 things that you've got to do, some have 2. So for example, this one's got 3. You just got to get it in the green section, and away you go. This one, like I said, has 2, so some of them have 3, some of them have 2. Alright, so now we've done that, and as we've got everything else on, we can actually put everything on at this level. We don't have to lift the car, nothing. And as soon as we've got all 4 tyres on, all 4 wheels on, we can actually put the car down. And then I'm going to paint and all that sort of stuff, make sure it's all running. Oh, I've got the interiors to do as well, so I apologise for that. So I've got to get lots of interior, I've just got to get a few interior parts. So now this one, you see, can come all the way down because it's got 4 wheels on. Oh, sorry guys, I don't know what that flickering was about, I do apologise. And 2 more wheels. Right, so that's all 4 wheels on. Let's get the interior view and add, and then we go 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, don't want to go that far. Oh, don't want to do that bit. Want to do that bit. 1, 2. Let's see what we've got there. 1, 2. So now we go to the thing. Now these parts you will find in interiors. My apologies, guys. Get rid of that. Don't need that. So we need 4 of these. 2 of them. And 2 of them. So now we go here. Add. So that's that one. Same on this one. Oh, I hate it when that happens. Right, now we've done that, we can just look at the car status now to check if there's anything missing. And if there is, or if there's anything that's not 100%, there we go. So we've got license plates, so we need 4 license plates. So, again, easy to get to. Just go into this bit, go to plates, and you can choose any plates you like. Bear in mind I'm going to need 4, and I am literally doing, because I've got one at the front, one at the back. Some cars don't require it, some do. So just bear that in mind as well, guys. So I know this video is quite long, I do apologise for that, but I just want to, I'm just trying to start myself up in YouTube and things like that, and stuff like that. Right, you will see I've put UVG. Now that's the gaming community I'm in. If anyone wants to join in the gaming community, with a fun community, You know, we have a lot of laughs and things like that. You know, we don't care what colour you are, what race you are, anything like that. We don't care if you're from America or from Japan. We really don't care, guys. Come along, join us. Just send me an email. My email's in. You'll be able to find my email in the about my channel section, and then yeah, and then we can look at getting you in. We accept it. We have Xbox, PC, and we are getting PlayStation players in. So yeah, come along, join us. Anyway, let's carry on with this. So get that done. Custom plates. I think I just messed that up. My apologies, guys. So let's do that again. Go through all that again. Buy part. There we go. So off we go. Put the license plates on. Assemble. Avengers, assemble. So there's one on there. Go around the back. Another one on. That's that one done. Go to assemble mode. That's that one on. Sometimes it comes off, so sometimes you have to reselect assembler mode, so not to worry. Right. So those are both cars identical except for the paint colours and the fact that they need a wash. So now we're going to move the car to the car wash. So let's move the car to this car to the car wash first. This is a new feature again, which will wash the car. We haven't got to do the interior because we've done that earlier. So that car's done now, other than it needs painting. So I'll send that one to the paint shop. As I said, I'm going to do the same colours and everything. So paint it. And we're going to have, what colour should I have? I think I should go for a nice red colour. Oh. Definitely not yellow. Oh, the blue looks nice. Yeah, we'll go for that. And we'll do it in we'll do it in chrome, I think. Oh god, no. Chameleon. Yeah. That blue in chameleon. So we just press the button to hold it, to paint it. And there's that one going. So now we move that back to car lifter B. And it brings back here. So do the same with this one. Move it. Wash it. Move that to the paint shop. Now, good thing is I haven't got to search for this colour again because it comes up as previously used. And again, I think it's chameleon. Yeah, it's chameleon last time. There we go. So if I move this to car lifter A, you'll see both cars exact replicas other than the engines. So now let's get the standard car over to the dyno. This car has no extra tuning parts, no extra oomph. Oh, we have a rubber bushing missing. See, that's the good thing. It will tell you if something's missing. So let's see if we can find out where this rubber bushing is. you can highlight it. Unfortunately, I've now got to send it, and again it's frozen a little bit, guys, I do apologise. Send it back to the car lifter so I can actually get to this rubber bushing and figure out where it's missing, which means lifting it again. It'll be highlighted in blue. There we go. It's just there. So we just do part mount. Screw that in, job done. Just come back out. And the good thing is you can actually move the car while it's up. Dyno. Let's try that again, shall we, guys? Yeah. As I said, this is literally the bog standard. So the bog standard, it should say 584 horsepower. Let's see how it goes, shall we? Sorry guys, I won't be as certain. I just had a million messages come through that I needed to get to. So yeah, as you can see, 584 HP, no change in the gain or loss of power. Brand new car, ready to be gone. Right, so now let's get this second one in. Again, if there's anything missing on this, it will tell me. So round to the dyno. This car is the one with all the tuned parts. So I've got coils cover missing. I haven't got to send that back, which is good. It might just be a case of me just finding it. Okay, I don't have the necessary parts. Good thing is I could just go. I can add this to a shopping list real quick. Do that. Go to the car parts. So do that. Get rid of that because I don't need that. Get that. Jump. I could do it right here, right now. Right, so that's done. Now there's no oil. Okay, again I could do oil here as well. I thought I put the oil in. My apologies, guys, for holding you guys up. Let's get the oil in. Both vehicles exactly the same engine. Only difference is this engine has tuned parts, the other one doesn't. So if you guys want to see what, put in the comments what you think the difference will be in the gain, loss. It goes in percentages, so or you could do horsepower, whatever. Just put in the comments what you think the difference will be, and then yeah. So yeah, we'll go by that, and off we go. And no cheating. Going to the end. What would it be, guys? What would it be? Wow, that's quite a big difference, guys. So yeah, again, let me know what if you got close to 93% or 90%. Good job, guys. Well done. So yeah, now let's close this down. Let's see what we can sell this bad boy for, if we was doing it. We could get, so we bought it for 47. We would have made nearly 100,000 profit. So we bought this for 43. We nearly made 100,000 profit, guys. 100,000 credits. So we've almost tripled our money back on profit. So yeah. Right, and at the end of that, thank you guys for sticking around and watching me rebuild two cars, very similar cars. I was hoping to get the fake Lamborghinis, but unfortunately we didn't. Again, if you guys want to join the community, here's the community name. It's UVG, Ultimate Vision Gaming. Give me a shout. And yeah, hopefully I'll see you again shortly. Okay, bye guys, have a safe time.